Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, even though we're not a Johnny Depp and Amber Heard channel.
But we're looking at it in a different way.
I think this is interesting. There was this list put up on BuzzFeed News. And I think the intention of this list was actually to put a spotlight on celebrities that support Johnny Depp, because the narrative that the media is running with now, courtesy of Amber Heard's PR guy, is that Amber Heard was wronged, that Johnny Depp manipulated the system with social media and all this other craziness.
You know, because they say, because apparently the jury was non-sequestered, so they were allowed to talk about stuff, which is weird. I think that's very weird. However, the media would have had no problem with it if it wasn't televised.
Yeah.
And the only information that people would have been given for public opinion was what they wrote. That's what they wanted, because it could have been controlled and bought off by PR people. That, you know, mostly on Amber Heard's side, because that guy is obviously doing that now. But here's the thing. It's like the public opinion, it was a televised court case. Public opinion was what it was because they could see the actual evidence as it was happening. You know, could the jury been affected? And no more than they would have been affected if just the media were allowed to say what they wanted to say, and that's the only thing they got to hear.
Yeah, so I think they're trying to put, I mean, I could be wrong here, but I think they're also kind of low-key trying to put a spotlight on those Johnny Depp loving celebrities based on their Instagram likes. Because this is very similar, this is a much larger scale obviously, but it's very similar to what we see in comics, where if you follow certain comic book people and you like their accounts, you're all of a sudden, you're like, oh my God, you're Comicsgate, we're gonna blacklist you.
They've gotten different people in trouble because they might have liked a post that somebody made like 5 years ago on something that, you know, oh, that's terrible now.
Yeah, so let's talk about this. That being said, Johnny Depp has way more public celebrity support than Amber Heard, like way more, including Jason Momoa, who actually liked both of their posts, but he liked
Johnny Depp has way more support in general, except for the media, who are salty as hell because they wanted to control the narrative. They're losing control, so now they're flipping the hell out.
So let's talk about that. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. Over 268,000 subs. Yay! Thank you for the support. Please like and subscribe.
Make sure you're still subscribed.
Make sure you're still subscribed.
Weird shit again going on.
Yeah, it seems like every couple of months.
Not even every couple of months, like at least like every few weeks.
There are certain topics we talk about that right after we talk about those topics, it seems like we get sort of low-key audited or throttled or something. And we're not a very political channel at all. But I think we got some people out there that are trying to throw a wrench into things. That's okay. We always, I mean, we've literally got people we can contact directly at YouTube at this point.
I have to.
And if we got to do it, we got to do it. Anyway, BuzzFeed News, surprisingly. Here's a list of all the celebrities who liked Johnny Depp's Instagram statement and the ones who liked Amber Heard's. But this is, now, I don't know her intentions, and they could be totally like, yeah, look at all the support Johnny Depp has. But how it's going to be taken by some people that support Amber Heard is, this is a list of targets now because these people publicly supported Johnny Depp. And
well, the flip side could be said, these are less people to be mad at because they supported Amber Heard.
Yeah.
You know, you could argue the opposite too.
Depp's Instagram statement, this is the statement after the trial, has over 16 million likes, and the post does not have comments limited. Heard's post, which is over 300,000 likes, has comments limited, and none of the verified users she follows have liked it.
Ooh, that's fascinating. Okay, I think I know what our author's point is.
Well, if it's true, it's true, right? So, yeah, he put a statement out. Here are the celebrities that supported Johnny Depp. Ryan Adams, Patti Smith, Michelle Branch, Ashley Benson, Bella Hadid. Some of these people, I do not know who they are. Gemma Chan, Halle Berry, Naomi Campbell, Emma Roberts, Rita Ora, Chase Stokes, Ian Somerhalder, Kelsey Ballerini, Casey David, Zoe Saldana.
Yeah, well, she got in trouble just because she defended Chris Pratt.
Jason Momoa, Kelly Osbourne, her mom got canceled. Vanessa Hudgens, Jennifer Aniston, Chase Hudson.
It goes on and on.
Yeah, I'm just looking for bigger names here. Tony Lopez, Henry Golding. We've got, let's see here, Joey King.
Taika Waititi. Taika
Waititi supports Johnny Depp. Who else?
Why isn't my name on there? Molly Shannon, Paris Hilton.
Yeah. Paris Hilton, Molly Shannon.
I liked it. Why isn't my name on there?
Zed. Yeah, why
Juliette
is it?
Lewis.
Juliette Lewis. Jason Priestley. Natalie Imbruglia.
It goes on and on.
It goes on and on. I'm just looking for some like bigger names here, but Liv Tyler. You know, some of these people have worked with him. Some of them haven't. We know, other public support. Maybe they're not on Instagram. You know, Winona Ryder, obviously. But we got a lot of.
It goes on and on. There's a lot.
It just goes on. Pokimane. It just goes on. Justin Long, Shandardi. Anyway, Amber Heard. Selma Blair, Jason Momoa. He liked both. Mm-hmm. And a couple others. Lena Headey. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6?
Well, I'm sure there's a lot more than that. These are the ones they put at the thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's interesting. There's a lot more interaction and positive response to Johnny Depp than there was to Amber Heard. Because people saw the trial. People saw the evidence. It wasn't because TikTokers made videos.
No.
It wasn't because of that. And actually that makeup company that called her out for lying, that it was on, it goes on an Instagram or TikTok video.
Yeah.
It's like, it wasn't because of that. It was because of the evidence. And her lawyer had absolutely no problem, looking at stuff online. People were finding and tweaking things to fit it. And now, don't you know, poor her. She has to appeal and probably pay more than the $2 million she has to pay Johnny Depp to appeal because she can't afford to pay him. Well, then don't do it.
Yeah, I said yesterday, I said more people need to sue more often, and that would end cancel culture real quick.
Well, not because you'd win, but just because these people like to hide behind fake names.
Yeah. And
you'd have to shine a light, and their names would be listed. Like, not their usernames, their names would be on the case.
If you can connect defamation to individuals, and a lot of times
lawyers will be able to get their own names.
Get you on the docket, your real name, your address, your home address, your telephone number, all that stuff legally would be on the docket if there was a lawsuit. But beyond that, like, these media outlets need to be held more accountable because
they've been getting sued. They just go back and do it again.
Yeah, I mean, look at what happened, and you don't hear anything about it. They get sued, and then it disappears down the memory hole. Look at the MAGA hat kid. Some other people have been defamed, and they've gotten, even that one bakery, I think they won their defamation case.
I don't
or
know
something.
if they did.
I don't know. But I mean, the cancel culture shit would stop real quick if people were like, okay, do I really want to put this article out there when I know it's a bunch of bullshit and it could destroy this person's career because this person could come back on me and sue me for millions of dollars and put me out of business? Is it worth it to me just to troll them? You have to. Are you feeling lucky?
Egregious stuff. I'm not talking like, I heard a rumor type stuff. I'm talking like egregious stuff, like what was run with as an op-ed piece. We're talking like that kind of stuff. And not like, I heard a rumor that so-and-so, you're allowed to hang out naked. That's not the same thing.
You're allowed to report on rumors. You're allowed to, disclaim stuff. You're allowed to say, well, this is what I understand. I mean, reporters do it all the time. There's a difference between that and, yes, absolutely positively, Johnny Depp beat me, and here's my story.
Right, that's what we're talking about. Yeah. We're not talking about
You can say
I'm making that clarification.
Right. People don't understand the limits of that. We're talking about, all the
what was done here.
Yeah. And even in the case of the MAGA hat kid, they cleverly edited the video to make it look like he was doing something he wasn't doing.
To make a story and to try to sway public opinion
the
way they wanted it, because they're the only ones that had access to the evidence, or to the video initially. So they were able to doctor it how they wanted. Then when the real video came out, they got in big, big trouble. And that's kind of what they do. And
that went down the memory hole. And the reason I think it went down the memory hole is the media doesn't want to call attention to the fact that they can be sued for that kind of stuff. And same with Johnny Depp. The reason they're freaking out and you're seeing all these articles like, well, they both won. Everybody's a winner. Or, like this garbage article here, Johnny Depp flipped the script. And basically Johnny Depp manipulated the media.
Oh, no, social media, non-question jury because of TikTok and, bullshit. Because you know what? I know that, evidence was dug up and used that people had found online and stuff on both, I think on both sides probably. But I'm just like, the facts were still there. maybe you should sequester the jury then. But the media is just salty and pissed off because it was a publicized trial. They didn't want it to go that way because they could control the narrative.
Yeah.
And they can control access to the evidence. You'd see what they wanted you to see. Where it was televised, everybody can make their own opinion. And people who don't even follow social media, who don't even watch TikTok videos, are like, oh yeah, she totally did it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, most people don't even use Twitter or watch TikTok. They still think that she's guilty as hell.
They're talking about Jason Momoa liking both posts and getting dragged. I mean, what's he going to do? He's going to like Johnny Depp's over his co-star or alleged. What's going on?
Take Amber Heard out of Aquaman 2. Take out Jason Momoa 2. Take out the rest of the cast. Replace everyone with Muppets. Give Kermit abs. You know what? I support that. I like that. I like that plan. Works for me.
So anyway, this is since we're speaking about Jason Momoa here and Aquaman. Rumor is that she's going to be cut completely from Aquaman 2. As
smart, she would be.
As was stated during the trial, she has a very small role in it anyway. Her character, Mara, gets sidelined. They could easily reshoot those scenes if they had to.
Oh, yeah, she got hurt off screen.
Yeah, she died off screen. Or they could just replace her. And
I was like, she had her face smashed. She had seen the mermaid Atlantean plastic surgeon.
Like Knight Rider?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Knight Rider.
Just like Knight Rider.
Her face looks, don't bring it up because she's very, very sensitive about it. She looks much better now, but just don't bring it up. They could totally do that.
She got hit in the face with a whale dick and then...
Wait, what? That's your go-to?
Well, no, it was a freak accident. I don't know what happened. And it broke her.
What did you do to the whale?
It broke her. Nothing. The whale was just...
The misogynist.
Yeah, and then, so... Yeah,
whales on trial.
The whales on trial. Her jawbone broke because have you ever seen a whale dick? They're pretty big.
Really, I thought she fell and tripped and then broke it and then blames it on Johnny Depp.
Yeah, that's it. That's the whale's name. Now it's Johnny. Johnny the whale. Johnny the whale hit her, and they now.
Her face has been reconstructed and her voice is completely different because it's because that's what happens because her jaw's different. And it's a completely different actress now. They can totally do that.
And now she looks like Emilia Clarke. What the hell happened?
Or the other option is that Mara decided that she would like to be male. And now she can be played by an older. She wants to be a man, an older man. She now identifies as an older man, and Bruce Campbell can play her part.
Yeah, so we'll go right into that.
See, did you like what I did there?
I like what you did there, yeah.
I'm smooth.
Yeah, so Bruce Campbell is expressing interest in playing Mara in
that would be cool. I would watch that. Okay, it's the multiverse Mara.
He could pull it off.
He totally could pull it off.
That would be hilarious. Put him in a wig.
Make sure you make him ginger though.
Yeah, put him in a wig.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious. But yeah, so obviously Bruce Campbell supports Johnny Depp as well. Here's the thing. I mean, it doesn't matter what your PR person says or does at this point. She has lost the court public opinion. She has become like the Tanya Harding of Hollywood.
Based on factual evidence, not on, a media spin, no matter how much you're trying to spin that now.
Yeah. Yep. So anyway, I think that things are going to change. I think Johnny Depp is probably, the phone's going to ring. If I were him, I would tell Disney to shove those up.
Warner Brothers too.
Yeah.
Because they ditched him too.
Yeah.
At least they paid him his contract, but they ditched him.
Johnny Depp's Netflix series coming when?
Well, they said Robert Downey Jr. is trying to help him get into shows and movies again because he's his friend.
Yeah, it's just disgusting how this whole thing played out. That all it took was gossip and an article to destroy your career, to put your career on pause for like 5 years. But
I mean, we're going to wrap it up in a minute, but you have to think from his point of view. I mean, how amazing it had to be to go into this court case when people started seeing the evidence. Because, I mean, before the case started, a lot of people thought that, he was beating Amber Heard because that's what the media said.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were on the fence, or they had already decided. And because most people were surprised about the finger incident. I'm like, where were you? That was released. We got in trouble for that video. It was released a long time ago. And it's like people didn't know. They didn't know about the situation. And then, you know, to come into that so demoralized and upset. And then by the end of it, you're like coming in, people are coming to see you at the court, which I think was a little weird. People are coming to court just to see him. Now, that was a little strange.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
It was more like a circus there. But, you know, that you're, you know, you come out vindicated. And everybody's got your back. And as a court case went on where people were, you know, supporting you, it had to be a very uplifting thing for him. Because, you know, he'd been drug, and he probably knew it was an uphill battle here, but he's like, I just want to clear my name, and I know if it's televised, I'll at least have a shot at the evidence being put out there. I just think that's cool. I mean, it had to be a very, you know, positive, uplifting thing for somebody who was like, you know, rock bottom.
Yeah. So there we go, guys. We'll see what happens, but I do think his phone is going to be ringing again. Now I have to wonder how much longer until Vic Mignogna gets around too.
He won't.
He probably won't. But
he's not Johnny Depp.
Yeah, we'll see. I think this is going to change things going forward, though. I think that you're going to have a hell of a lot more evidence. And unfortunately, the unfortunate side effect is because of this, women might actually be less likely to be believed because...
Yeah, when you do something like this, it just hurts actual victims. Whether it be this or something else, if you lie about it, it just hurts the actual people who are victimized.
All right, so we're going to wrap it up?
Yes.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.
Bye.